we really should consider letting go of the idea that God must resemble anything human. I'm almost certain that what we call God is something far greater than a person. Not a being sitting somewhere in the sky, but a universal consciousness, a living conduit that connects everything and everyone. Something capable of manifesting as anything, anywhere, at any time. That would explain how God can be Alpha and Omega, omnipresent and omnipotent, because there is no place where God is not. So no, not a figure bound by human limitations. What I feel is still speculative, but I believe the beings we describe as creators, guardians, or angels, what I simply call they, draw from this same source. They use that divine current, that living intelligence, to guide, protect, and inspire humanity in ways we still struggle to comprehend. Which means that instead of boxing God into human traits and limitations, maybe we should open our minds to just how vast and interconnected this energy really is. Honestly, I think religion has sometimes limited our ability to think beyond the image of God as simply a man in the sky. And because of that limitation, many people can only accept parts of creation that fit neatly inside what they already understand. For example, people will dismiss astrology or other esoteric sciences as absurd, yet they have no problem accepting invisible forces like gravity or the unseen influence of the sun and moon as perfectly reasonable. Some people will never know anything beyond what they can see with their eyes or read in a book. But listen closely to what I have to say. It's easy to credit God for everything that goes right in our lives, or blame God for everything that goes wrong. Some people even deny God entirely because it does not fit within their understanding. But the truth is, whether we believe in it or not, we are all still connected to that source. God's existence does not depend on our belief. What we do have control over, however, is what we choose to create here, because we have the power to create our own suffering and the suffering of others. And when that happens, the responsibility belongs to us. This is where the idea of the lab comes in. Life may have been designed as an experience, or maybe even an experiment. Those I call they could be something like scientists working within a cosmic laboratory, using the power of the divine source to create humanity. And in that sense, yes, we might be the rats running around inside the lab. But here is where the twist happens. We are also the scientists now. We have the mind, the curiosity, and the free will to test and to question. And we have the spirit to try, to fail, to learn, and to evolve. The lab is not only outside of us, it is inside us too. And that means it is on us to make the most of this experiment, to stop blaming, to stop waiting for someone else to fix the world, and to remember that we are not just the subjects of the experiment. We are the ones adjusting the variables every single day. Yeah, I know, that's a lot to digest. But with everything I feel I understand, there is still one question I cannot answer. Why? Why create humanity at all? Was it, like Zecharia Sitchin suggested, for something practical, like mining gold? Or was it something much simpler? A moment of curiosity, a thought that said, I wonder what would happen if we tried this. These are all questions for another day. Until then, travel well.